Want to bring in now a student at Brown University, Zoe Weissman. She was also someone who unfortunately witnessed and survived a Florida shooting back in 2018. Zoe, I can't believe that I am talking to you now, and you are now a person who has lived through two mass shootings at two schools that you attended. First and foremost, just let us know how you're doing.
I'm hanging in there. Unfortunately, I do think I'm more equipped than my peers because I've coped with this before. I've spent the last 7 years learning how to live my life with PTSD. And so I have the resources to cope with this, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel real. And I'm also incredibly angry that this country has let this happen to someone like me again.
Yeah, the first thing I thought about when our producers told me you would be on was I just cannot imagine, speaking of PTSD, the trauma that was instantly triggered hearing that a shooting was ringing out at your school again. Can you, if you're okay with it, walk us through that moment? How did you find out? Did you hear the gunshots?
Yeah, so thankfully I was in my dorm when everything happened, which is about a 5-minute walk away from where the shooting occurred. And my friend called me crying, asking where I was and if I was in the building where it happened. And I just knew that there had been a shooting, and so I told her to tell me, and she did. And then after that, obviously I stayed put, and I was in contact with my friends and family, and thankfully everyone I know was safe, or got to safety. But yeah, thank God I was in my room. I think it could have been a lot worse.
Oh my goodness. It's hard to know that I'm talking to somebody who's lived through two mass shootings when these things are supposed to be rare. What are you hearing from other students on campus?
I think a lot of grief, obviously, a lot of shock. I think people just can't believe that this happened here. And obviously, we always talk about how you think it will never happen to you until it does. And I think this is just kind of living proof. But I also think a lot of anger. A lot of us are fed up with the current administration's lack of any sort of progress towards gun violence prevention. The fact that we have a president saying the only thing he could do is offer thoughts and prayers when he has the full executive power behind him and is willingly choosing to do nothing for us. So I think we're rightfully upset.
What do you say to the powers that be, from the president to Congress to whoever you want to affect the kind of change that you want? What do you say to them?
I think that they don't have the right to pretend that they care about us until they enact meaningful gun violence prevention. Because I know the president has his own children, has grandchildren, has loved ones. I can't imagine how upset he would be if that happened to them. And so I just cannot understand how someone who has loved ones, who's a human in this society, in this country, can still continue to value NRA money and guns over the lives of children, of loved ones, of family members, of innocent Americans just trying to live their lives in this country.
Yeah, I am so sorry this has happened to you, and I hate the fact that I had to just offer you my sympathies. But I am just grateful that you are okay, that more students are okay than not. But just horrible that this had to happen at your university or any university in this country. Zoe Weissman, thank you so much for having the bravery to come on and share your story. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.